So, a couple weeks ago, I went to New Orleans, and on the way there, on I-10, I saw this. This is a set of power lines on Lake Pontchartrain, and it just so happens to show the curvature of the Earth. But that picture isn't mine. I was with a bunch of people and we didn't have the time to stop, pull over on a busy highway that's on a bridge just to take a few pictures.
Well, to be intellectually honest, maybe you should have taken pictures yourself instead of saying, oh, I was driving in New Orleans and I saw this. So you saw a picture, or did you actually see the object and place in question? You're being intellectually dishonest, and I'm gonna prove it.
Instead, I went home and looked it up and found out that a year ago, Soundly made this exact same observation and posted about it, and there's been quite a bit of discussion. The point is,
The point is that you should have taken pictures yourself to verify these claims. It's very, very deceptive to use other people's photographs and claim that it's authentic because you have no way to verify the authenticity of that photo. Now, in your other video, you also claim that you cannot see curvature from the Earth without something to aid the eye. Well, your own model dictates that you cannot see curvature from the Earth. And not only that, you also claim there's atmospheric refraction in all of our photos. Where's atmospheric refraction in your photo? It only works when you want it to favor your opinions? I don't think so.
Last time I checked, a ball shape has to have a curve, somewhere. But in fact, once you truly look, you will find none. Anywhere. There's none.
or maybe the Earth is so big and its curve so gradual that it's hardly perceivable to the unaided eye.
Busted! Huh, called yourself out, hiith, or hiith, whatever your friggin' name is. So which is it? Can you see curvature of the Earth from the ground, or, do you have to be 50,000 feet up like your own model says? Which is it? I don't know. I think that no matter what it is, you're going to be deceptive and dishonest.
The proof of this is in objects that can be seen from certain distances over water.
Okay, I've seen quite a handful of flat earth arguments like this, and it pretty much always comes down to one or two things. That being that they underestimate how far away we should be able to see because their math is wrong because they don't really understand geometry.
I think you're the one that doesn't understand math and the geometry. Listen, if the Earth is a ball and it is 8 inches per mile squared, you should not be able to see objects and buildings that should be hidden well under the curve. I think that you just don't understand your own model, but you're going to blindly follow the faith of it.
But also, they fail to take into account atmospheric refraction. Okay, I'm not going to bother reading out everything that he just put on the screen, but to put it simply, you shouldn't be able to see Chicago from that far away.
Wow, finally we agree. No, you should not be able to see that from that far away. It should be impossible on the Earth that they claim is a ball.
Okay, cool, but it's kind of funny that whenever you just do a simple Google search about this, you find a lot of pages talking about how this is a superior mirage. A mirage that can allow you to see farther than you usually could when...
Well, that's funny. I did a simple Google search too, and this is what I got for superior mirages. Obviously, it distorts the image. It will flip it upside down and render it something that would be normally impossible. No, in short, no, a superior mirage does not allow you to see further. The only reason you see further is because the Earth is indeed a flat plane, not a ball that slopes away from us at all points around us. I noticed in your videos that, you grossly misrepresent things, and you're being dishonest. You're being intellectually dishonest, and that's just, that's horrible, you know. We're trying to get to the truth of what our world and reality really is. And you're going to sit here and be deceptive and dishonest to people who really are trying to investigate. So shame on you. You should quit doing what you're doing, because it's not helping anybody except maybe your view count. Searching for the truth is hard. Learning the truth is hard, and sometimes, the truth may go against what we know and what we believe, but you got to really reevaluate you and who you are and your whole life and why we're here. Even if these truths go against what we know and what we inherently believe it to be true, if it goes against that, you have to be open-minded and honest enough with yourself to accept the truths as you see them. For anybody that's watching this, I want you to know, don't watch guys like this. Don't trust them. Don't even trust guys like me. Do your own research. Look into things like the natural physics of water and how it maintains and seats and finds its level. It will always be level, no matter what you do to it. There's no recordable curvature, there's no detectable curvature, and there's no detectable movement of the Earth. And in fact, these stars give that away every night. The stars have been same night after night, day after day, month after month, year after year, century after century. There's forces at play here that are bigger than ourselves, that are trying to deceive us. So of course, when you try to look and disprove these things, it's easier, yes, it is easier to reaffirm what you already know and what you already believe. But that's not the objective of the whole, planar Earth, or flat Earth, as people call it. Just do your own research. Don't trust NASA, don't trust the government, and definitely don't trust rat-faced emo-looking kids that try and regurgitate and repeat things that he's been told his whole life.